what's up you guys? So I just got back from LA a few days ago where I did my first ever collaboration video. This video is in collaboration with Danielle from Twinelle. I'm gonna link her video down below, and obviously if you guys haven't already, you should definitely go check out her channel and subscribe. So I will warn you, because I had never met Danielle in person before, and because I never film in public, I am a little bit awkward in these intro clips, but we're gonna work with what we have, and then I'm gonna magically come back here and show you guys everything I got. We went to one of the locations of St. Vincent De Paul out in LA, which is the largest thrift store in the whole Los Angeles area, so I was very excited to go there. I had heard about it from a lot of my friends, and it was just as huge and amazing as I imagined. So without further ado, let's get into the clips from St. Vincent De Paul. Hey, what's up you guys? I'm here with I'm here at St. Vincent De Paul thrift store in LA with Twinelle, Danielle.
Hey guys.
So if you guys aren't already, definitely subscribe to Danielle's channel. I'm gonna put it down below. We're gonna put a video up on my channel and also on her channel. So after you watch this, click the link down below and watch hers. So let's go. And I'll give you my heart again and again and again, again and again, and I'll give you my heart again and again, again and again, again and again, and I again and again. And I'll give you my heart again and again, again and again, again and again, and I'll again and again, again and again, again and again. Yeah. Again and again, again and again, again and again, and I'll give you my heart over again. Oh hey, what's up? Yes, I did just run all the way here from LA. I ended up finding a lot of things that I liked at St. Vincent De Paul, but because I had limited room in my suitcase and I wanted to thrift a little bit more while I was there, I kept it pretty simple. I also want to say that these pieces are not really winter appropriate. Depending on where you live, you could make them work, but I think when I picked these up, I was inspired more by the spring trends for 2020. So I guess this can give you a little bit of a preview of what's coming up in fashion. So the first thing I found were these vintage lavender high-waisted pants. They're by Counterpart Petites, so they are definitely a little bit petite. I'm probably gonna sell these on my Depop because they don't fit me perfectly, but I thought they were such a trendy color for spring and they looked nice with a lot of things in my wardrobe, so I decided to pick them up anyway. Here I just styled them with that 100% silk green turtleneck that I showed you guys in my last video from Awoke Vintage, and I threw on my white Ferragamo pumps. Obviously, if I wore a chunkier sweater, some boots, and a coat, I could rock this in the winter, but like I said, I'm looking forward to spring and styling some more spring-inspired outfits. Like I've said before, I love how 1980s vintage pants fit a curvier figure, so these are excellent because they fit my waist and they almost fit my hips. Moving on, I got another item that is really not appropriate for winter, and that's these wide leg culotte pants from And Other Stories. Now, before I started my whole sustainable fashion journey, and I was still buying fast fashion, And Other Stories was definitely one of my favorite brands. I'm not gonna say that they're necessarily fast fashion, but they are an offshoot of H&M, which is certainly fast fashion, so I'd prefer not to support them anymore. But anyway, I was excited to find these at a thrift store because I still love their styles. These remind me of vintage 1950s, 1960s, like pedal pusher pants. They're so soft, they're so light, and they're in this really trendy houndstooth pattern. I I've seen a lot of colorful houndstooth going around lately. I feel like that's gonna be a huge trend for spring. But anyway, to style them, I threw them on with this thrifted top that was originally from Zara that has the same kind of orange color in the plaid pattern. This is one way to do a little bit of pattern mixing without going totally crazy. Pick one item that has a very subtle pattern that you can only really see from up close, like these pants, and then one that has a bolder pattern. That way, most of the time, your eye is drawn to the bolder pattern, but you still get that little hint of texture from the other pattern. For shoes, I just threw on my Rachel Comey block heels that I got at the sample sale in New York. I don't know that I would be able to wear these pants in any way in the winter just because they're so cropped and they're so light, but I'm definitely excited to rock them for summer. Next up, I found another one of my favorite items, which is a tight fitted turtleneck. Now, as you can see with the outfit that I'm wearing right now, I wear these a ton in the winter as just a base layer for warmth, but I think they also look really cool by themselves. I styled this early spring look with these black and green Reformation pants that I got for Christmas, and then my same white Ferragamo heels that I thrifted at Goodwill. This royal purple color was really big on the trend reports for 2019-2020 winter, but I think it's just gonna continue blowing up for the rest of 2020. It's so 80s looking that I feel like it fits really well with all the other 80s trends we've been seeing throughout the year. I also happen to think that it looks really great if you have kind of warmer toned hair like me, and it also makes gold accessories pop. I guess that's because yellow and purple are complementary colors. But anyway, I'm excited that I got at least one thing that I can definitely wear in New York before it warms up. All right, second to last, I got another one of my favorite things, which is a puff sleeve top. It's just this beige and black polka dot one from Who What Wear, and it's got these cute little tortoiseshell buttons down the front. I used to have a dress from Urban Outfitters that looked kind of like this, but I ended up getting rid of it. I do think the tortoiseshell button trend is a little tired by now, but for some reason it still looked fresh on this top to me. For this outfit, I threw on my purple 1970s high-waisted vintage pants that I got at Iguana Vintage last time I was in Sherman Oaks. Since these are definitely too long on me, I wanted to create that puddle pant silhouette by throwing on some chunky platform shoes that would kind of prevent the pants from dragging on the floor. These are my platform vintage Doc Marten Oxfords that I got at Beacon's Closet here in New York. I love pairing a bold pattern with a bold color, and like I said before, I think purple goes really nicely with these warm shades like beige and gold and yellow. I've also been hearing from pretty much everyone on the internet that polka dots are coming in hot for 2020, which is really funny because I feel like they were very popular about 1 to 2 years ago. We got kind of tired of them, and I guess they're coming back again. That's the thing to remember about fashion. Everything that comes in and out of style will eventually come back. So the important thing to remember is to not take yourself too seriously and just wear what you like. All right, guys, the last piece that I picked up is this beautiful suede jacket. It's in this super trendy chartreuse color that I've talked about before. I have another jumpsuit that's in this color. So when I walked into the store, my eyes were immediately drawn to it. Again, not the most practical thing for winter. You can use a jacket as a layer underneath a coat, but I'm probably not gonna get too much wear out of it until the spring. But anyway, I think this color trend is sticking around. It is certainly one of the most coveted colors that I see on Depop. Any item that I pick up in this color sells really quickly. And I also think that suede is going to be really popular. Obviously, leather has been a big trend for the winter, but as we're seeing a little more 1970s inspiration, I think suede is also going to come back in. I believe this is probably 90s vintage, but it looks very 70s inspired. I totally feel like a rock star when I'm wearing it. To style it, I just threw on my cream turtleneck from the Goodwill outlet, my wide leg cargo pants that I got at the Rachel Comey sample sale, and then these boots that are Tony Llama snakeskin Western boots. They are currently available on my Depop because I don't find myself wearing them that much, but I do think the square toe is an excellent way to balance a boxier pair of pants like these Rachel Comey ones. But anyway, this jacket is a little small, even with just a light sweater underneath, so I might be selling it pretty soon. Alright, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my first attempt. Well, it wasn't really my first attempt, but my second attempt to film in a thrift store. Definitely go check out Danielle's video after this, or if you came from her video, let me know down in the comments. In that case, hello to any of you who came from her channel. Definitely feel free to stick around. I make videos every Saturday, and they're pretty much always gonna be thrift hauls. All of my links will be down below, but definitely check out my Instagram and my Depop if you haven't already. I'm gonna be selling some of these things that I showed you, plus a ton more stuff. And then on my Instagram, you can get a sneak preview of some of the stuff that I'm thrifting and also see how I'm styling even more outfits. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.